Grande Simo. Rodriguez. What's up, Dean? How you doing? Grande man. Erick ERod Rodriguez today in the building. All right. Kind of hype on this one. Oh, thank you so much, brother. I'm just drinking my coffee, so I'm sorry if I can. It will take like a minute, but anyway, thank you so much, boss. We appreciate it. I'm kind of hype on that one, cause I've always skated with those plastic anti-rocker that you can find on those Fatherlight, and I always felt like pretty good skating with them. But right now, as I'm skating with those anti since the Winter Clash, I do find myself pretty well on it. So it's a urethane. It's not even plastic. It's like 48 millimeters, 46 millimeters, and 101A. So no, man, I'm trying to go back in San Diego. If everything went as we are supposed and hoping to be, it might be the chance that I'll be there this year at the Blading Cup. So I'm gonna go skate again with John, of course, in San Diego, and so we definitely need to catch up again. So tonight with Erick, we are going to talk about like the legacy that John Navran leave on him, about future for all waiting for, Runtz brand, and of course the world famous BladerGang. So it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be definitely super tight. Come on, David. Please. And yeah, with him, we are going to see what is going on in California, especially in Long Beach, because I believe that he's from Long Beach. I'm not quite sure if he's from Long Beach or from Santa Ana. But yeah, we will figure it out. And then, so yeah, what about you guys? How you guys are doing? You guys are doing good? Grande Ettore, come stai? Tutto bene? Marco, tutto a posto? I just finished dinner. Oh, he lives in Long Beach. Oh, did he? Really? Oh, that's awesome. Grande Tigre. What's up, brother? Ciao Sven, domani sei carico? Ciao Manu, tutto bene? Ti devo mandare dopo, domani mattina li scarico e anzi guarda, li scarico adesso prima che poi mi dimentico, visto che è proprio facilissimo che io mi dimentichi, e poi domani ti rimando, va bene? So yeah, in a couple of minutes we are going to start. Come sta andando a Biella, Ettore, Marco? Lunedì si pattina, bastardi, beati voi. O meglio, anche noi pattiniamo, ma l'idroscalo lo tengono ancora chiusi. Damn! Look who's here, my brother, Gabriel. And Kenan Scott. How you doing, Kenan? Thank you for joining here, man. For those who don't know, I mean, I do believe you guys know it. Kenan was the owner of the world famous brand Monks, which was like super cool. Am I correct, Kenan? Oh, so you know how to speak Italian, dude? Like I'm setting up this week. It's like almost scheduled, but like on the next one, it will be great to have like one of those baiting chat with you about the Bay Area, and I'm going to have one like Saturday or Friday, can't remember right now, with Eric Garcia. I believe Saturday. So kind of hype. And just to give you guys like a little anticipation, we are going to have on the next week on Monday Mike Torres, on Tuesday Dave Payne, Angie Walton on Wednesday, Abdiel Colberg in Thursday, which is super dope. And then like on Friday, I can't remember who I asked it for. I mean, I think Jeff Howard. And on Saturday, we are going to have Eric Garcia. So JSF represent. Damn. Yeah, true. You're young. You're definitely true. I've texted Fabio Enes, and he's down. But I do really would love to talk with the Sandro Timoteo from Peru or with somebody else from Colombia. It will be great. Definitely will be great. And I need to this week is as well. I'm going to have like one of those chats on daytime European time here with Carlos Bernal, the guys from Rosis, and so this week is going to be pretty intense, I would say. So let's see if ERod is here around. Dun, 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 dun. No, definitely, yeah, you're right, and I'm definitely want to hit them up because yeah, it's something that has to be, because the scene in South America, it's amazing, right? I mean, we do have like a couple of friends here in Milano, and they are from Ecuador, and like they show us the video about like what skating is like in Quito and in all these places. And it looks like in Medellin, and it looks like amazing. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Thomas? ¿Cómo se va, Max? ¿Se va bien? So Eric is here. Let's start this one. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Yo, my brother.
Yo, what's the deal, gang?
Damn, you good?
Yeah, I'm spilling shit everywhere. What's good with it, man?
Man, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, bro.
Damn.
My shit kind of dark.
Maybe because of the light behind you, but right now I can see you perfectly. So a little more. Perfect.
How's that?
There you go. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, definitely. So how's life? Everything's fine?
Busy, man. Busy as fuck. How's everything?
I mean, stuck here at home since like the last 2 months. So like nothing much to do besides those blading chats with the friends all around the world. But yeah, I mean, like we're just hanging in here. Hopefully, like on.
Everybody's keeping busy on the internet, right? Playing games of skate, doing interviews.
True shit. I mean, like it's crazy. It's crazy times, man. But like, what is going on right now? Are you living in Long Beach or like for some reason I thought you were living in Santa Ana? But am I wrong?
Nah, I never lived in Santa Ana. I always lived in Long Beach. I lived in New York for a little bit, but I'm born and raised. I'm here. It's my city, Long Beach.
Oh, awesome. So what is going on right now in Long Beach, California?
Man, chilling, bro. I mean, it's just crazy. You know, the quarantine's got everybody inside, but there's still a lot of people outside, bro. You know what I mean? Like this shit it's affecting some people, but some people just they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Which is like probably like one of the worst things to do, right? Isn't it? I mean,
yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're following the rules and shit, you're supposed to, social distancing and the whole quarantine shit and all that. But people, it's crazy.
And like, are you able to work? Like, are you still able to do like some video stuff and things like that? Or
yeah. I'm still work. Like the thing is that it's not really affecting me.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because like I'm an introverted person. I don't really hang out with people. I stay in the house. I go skate or I work. You know what I mean? I don't really bullshit outside.
Go around.
yeah, that ain't really my thing. So, but for the most part, I'm still working. I'm still skating whenever I can. I'm still filming. I'm still doing everything. You know.
Oh, perfect. Glad to
Yeah.
see that, like, to you guys doesn't, because like within like the one I did with Greg, it was almost the same situation. Like there were still people around and stuff like that, but like he was still able to work even with Biz. He told me that, like he was still able to to make his own thing. So I'm glad that you guys are able to keep yourself busy doing your own thing.
Yeah, man. Just trying to stay busy, trying to stay on the grind, bro. Don't let this affect you too much, because if not, you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, definitely. That, I mean, like fortunately, I was able to build up like a little box. So like every now and then, I do have this I live in this apartment, in this condo, and like I'm able to, going downstairs to the garage and skate a little bit. But like if I wasn't able to making that thing, man, I was going crazy because, like 2 months without skating, without going out in the house. I mean, I was like,
Yeah,
going
drive
to
you
kill
nuts.
somebody. Exactly.
Drive you,
Exactly.
especially being a rollerblader, because we're used to being outside and skating,
Yeah.
getting fresh air. So I could understand, bro. It might drive motherfuckers crazy.
And getting
Yeah,
hyped by the thing is that right now, as I was saying, like unfortunately I'm able to skate and stuff, but the thing that I miss most is hanging with my brothers, with the homies and stuff, right? I mean, like
yeah.
having like people like shaking hands on doing those kind of stuff. It's like
Yeah, that shit is something that we do a lot. You know what I mean? We hang out
yeah,
with a lot of fucking people, give each other hugs, high fives. So
true that.
all of that is on pause right now.
Yeah, definitely. I cannot wait to like all of these things will be done. So we are able all together, like, to go skate around to the streets. Yeah, getting high five, getting juice with all the people, all the homies. So I cannot
Yeah.
really wait. And I'm hoping that like all of that things will be done before the Blading Cup. So am I going to be able to be at the Blading Cup, because it might be my very first Blading Cup. So yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got to come out, man. Hopefully everything gets fucking normal by that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And so like with that being said, like I was wanting to ask you a couple of questions, just like when did you started skating, and why did you started skating?
I started skating in 1996, bro. I've
Damn,
been
it's
skating for a long fucking time. A long time. Yeah, I've been skating since 96, and it was just some shit that I seen in the street, you know what I'm saying? Like on my way home from school. Just seen the shit and then just immediately got hooked onto it, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. Shit
yeah,
like
that
that. But yeah, randomly. But I've been skating for a long time. I've been skating for what's that? 96, 2006, 16. That's what, 20 plus years or some shit, bro. Goddamn.
yeah, it's a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And like how like did you ever met like when you were skating? Did you ever met like those people that, just because I had like one of these with Joe Navran the other day, and he just told me that like he was living in Orange County, and down
Yeah.
there apparently around that time it was like the melting pot of like those super talented people.
That was
Did
the
you
mecca, you know?
true that? Like did you ever get the chance to skate with them back in the day?
Yeah, see, the thing is when I was a kid growing up, I knew where all the pros were. I knew where Rachard, Dominic, fucking Josh Petty, Kevin. I knew where they all were. You know what I mean? I knew where they skated. You know what I mean? So I would skip school, catch the bus to go skate with these guys. You know, and I was a little ass kid. I was fucking a little kid. So I would come around, and then they got used to seeing me. You know what I mean? Like that's how I became friends with a lot of these guys. You know what I mean? Because they'd see me all the time. Like I'm gonna show up. You know what I mean? Like you can't avoid this shit. So, but yeah, I
Damn,
got to skate
brother.
with them. Yeah, I got to skate with them, bro.
I wish I was like there with you and like going on those bus ride with you and skating with them, and like, yeah, we were kids, man. Fuck.
Man, you know how
How
much
lucky.
fun that was, bro? To just catch
Shit.
a bus. You catch a bus 4 hours to skate one spot. You know what I mean? Just because you've seen it in the video. One of Joe's videos, like, oh, I gotta go. You know what I mean? So it was cool.
Man.
Yeah, but yeah, I got to meet a lot of people, you know, that really inspired me really early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like just like you just said right now, the 4 hours bus ride to get to the spot. I mean, like last year I went to Cali to skate those legendary spots because I've seen those spots in videos since I was like 14. So
Yeah.
I
You
was
gotta
like,
pull up. You gotta see it. Even if you just do a basic trick, you gotta do it. Just because you said, I did it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. There you go, man. You feel me? Man. Just because you see those spots like for a million times in maybe in the same video, but like, you know, it's because you're figuring out that spot, man. That's the best feeling.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's legendary, bro. Especially when you're growing up as a kid and you do it when you're a little bit older, it feels a little different. You know what I mean? Because it brings back so many memories.
Mamma mia! That is why I've done that the California SoCal edit, and I'm trying to, if everything works out, like this year or next year, trying to do like going to all the legendary spots from SoCal to NorCal. But who knows? Let's see what's going on with this Corona thing.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully you can make it happen, bro. It'll be a lot of fun.
Man, I would love to. Skating with all you guys will be an honor, man. And so like with that being said, like who was the blader that like influenced your style of skating or your career, like your favorite blader in general?
Only one person, bro. Dominic Sagona.
Man.
The only person. That's the only person I wanted to be like when I was a kid, bro.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to the T, to the way that I approach the trick, to the way that I land, to the thought process, everything, bro. You know what I mean? I idolized him for a long time, and then when I became friends with him, then it got even worse because then I'm right next to you, bro. I'm gonna rub off. Everything you do is gonna rub off. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So, but that's the thing though. I got to skate with a lot of dudes. You know, a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of the most, you know, amazing skaters in the world are some of my best friends. So I get it from everybody. You know, a lot of people like, you know, Frankie inspires me. I skated with him the majority of my, you know what I mean, of my upcoming shows. I get that. Julian is another one. Julian was another big person because I thought he was like a little guy like me, almost the same age, but he was around all the big boys, kind of like me. You know what I mean? I was around all the older dudes. So
Definitely.
I looked up to Julian. He don't even know this shit too. I looked up to Julian a lot. I never really tell him his shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, I looked up to Julian a lot.
Damn, that's awesome. But then like you were saying earlier that you went live in New York for a short period. Where about?
I lived in Harlem.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived in Harlem, Manhattan, uptown Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. For how long?
I lived there 2012 to 2014, 15, almost 3 years.
Oh, okay. So quite a long time.
Yeah, I loved it, bro. It's just that the winter sucks, man. The snow is fucking terrible. So I'd stay there, and then when winter comes, I'd come to Cali and then go back.
Definitely. I mean? And like, which are the differences? Because like I've been like in New York for like 2 weeks, and I've been in Cali like several times for at the same amount of time, 2 weeks each time. And like, which are the differences between like New York and California working wise? Like, I mean, I suppose that you were able to work in New York, right?
Yeah. I work everywhere I go, bro. I just, you know, I network. And then the thing is that I do video work video work outside of skating. So I was doing a lot of music videos. I was doing a lot of design work, working with brands. So when I was in New York, I was still doing, but at the same time, when I was living in New York, I was putting out a lot of edits. So I was getting paid for my edits back then as well. So it was easier to maintain.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You mean like skating edits? Like
skate edits. I think I was skating for Razors back then. Yeah, I think I was skating for Andy at that time.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
But back then, I didn't have a child. I didn't have a son. I didn't have.
Oh, so you have a son?
Yeah. My son he's gonna be 6 in August.
No way. I mean, I didn't know it, man.
Yeah, I got a 5-year-old boy, man.
Damn, congratulations! Look at you, man. Damn.
That's the reason why I moved back.
Wow.
To California. I found out my girl was pregnant, so I was like, all right, fuck it, I gotta go back home. You know what I mean?
I got responsibilities, man. That's awesome, man. And like besides that, you're still able to grind and like to making videos, to go out skating, man. That's remarkable, bro.
You gotta work, man. You gotta grind it out. You gotta figure out ways to do it.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, like, there are still people who like complains because they don't find out time for skating, and all they have is like a 24/7 job, and you're having 24/7 job. You're like companies to running, and still you're able to go out and skating.
Dog, I'm a family man. I work all day. I don't sleep. I skate. The thing is that I skate, but I don't have nobody to film me, so people don't really get to see me skate. You know what I mean? I don't really get that much footage. I don't get that much photos, so I don't really get to post that much. But I skate as much as I can. I still skate a lot. You know?
Awesome. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, man.
So we definitely need to catch up when next time I'm coming to Cali, so I can film you if you want it.
Let's go. Yo, I love that shit. I love being able to give my camera to somebody else. All right, my turn. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I feel like I'm fucking dark. Let me see if I can turn. Does this help?
I do think so. Yeah, it
That
works.
help? Okay, cool. I felt like I was a silhouette.
Even my boy from Australia, Thomas, who right now lives in France, he told me, he says like here in the comment, I'll film your ERod. So you see that? Like there
Dude,
are
I
people,
love
man.
that. I love people. I always say that, and there's always some kids that are like, I'll film you. I'm like, bro, come over then. Yeah, that's
And so
cool,
like,
bro. I appreciate that shit.
no, definitely, you know it. And like with that being said, like tell us something more about BladerGang. And how
BladerGang.
did it started? Like where the idea comes from, and
Frankie. Frankie's always been rapping. Frankie's been rapping since as long as I've known him. So we were living together, I think around the same time. I think like before I went to New York, we were already living together. He lived in Long Beach. It was me, him, and Coco. And Wiz Khalifa Taylor Gang came out around that same time. So Frankie did a mixtape called BladerGang. And
no
he
way.
thought it was just gonna be a mixtape and keep going, like a title to, everything. That shit stuck. And at the same time, Julian was doing the whole "We Out Here" shit. The Razor's house was popping. That shit, it like glue, bro. That shit was like glue. We all just and game over.
And the legacy started.
We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I'll be honest, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We were just, it was the homies. You know what I'm saying? It's your boys. You know what I mean? But that shit, it got stronger than just your boys. These are your motherfucking dog. Like, these are your people. You know what I'm saying? It became a bond that was much more than what we had.
Like a gang, like a family, right?
Yeah. It became a real thing. So, and then after that, the snowball effect. Snowball effect. Everybody, then different countries, then, now we're everywhere, bro. It's crazy.
Man, I have to tell you, I already texted you, but like I want to tell you here as well. Like the Mexico one that you did, man, I do really enjoy it, man. Like, it was like
Thank you, man.
no, definitely something else. It was pretty cool. All the drone shot, it was like I do really enjoy it, man. It was pretty cool.
I really loved it, but the thing was, it was fucking hot, bro. It was so hot. And another thing about trips like that, like if you notice, I don't got no clips really. I think I got like one ledge line in the whole video.
Man.
That's the thing. When I go on trips like that, it's like my job to film, my job to like make sure okay, you got something going, I got you. What's up? You know what I mean? Keep the communication up. And so it's hard for me to be able to do something. Same thing happened when we did Blader Rico. When we went to Puerto Rico, I only got like 3 clips on that video too. Because I don't have nobody to film the filmer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my next trip that I go on, I'm gonna hire a fucking filmer to come, you know what I mean? So I can do a little bit too.
But like, do you have like already a place to go on the next project, or?
Yeah. We're already planning the next trip.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, man, I'm already working.
If I got
another BladerGang video coming out, and then I got another VOD coming out. I'm doing these series called Duo. Where it's I did one with Nick Lomax, did one with Montre. We're doing the next one. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, let me put it out there right now. If you follow me on Instagram, you know who I'm skating with. You see, it's one of the Jump Street guys. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be fucking tight. So we started that 2 weeks ago. So we just now, like I said, we're still working, bro. Like this Corona shit's not really slowing us down. We're gonna keep running. Yeah.
That's great. And like just because of the intro that you posted the other day of Future of Rollerblading 4, where like there's the John Navran intro on like the voice of John Navran, like do you feel like the legacy of Joe's on your shoulder, or like
bro, I am the modern day Joe Navran. No, I'm just joking. But hell yeah. The reason is because Go ahead.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
Growing up, he's the reason why I do this shit. I tell him all the time, and since the first day I ever seen him, I told him, yo, you're the reason. Because I didn't have nobody to, hold on, give me 1 second.
So yeah, we're just talking about like Joe Navran, and like Joe Navran said that he really admire Erick Rodriguez. What's up, Chef Family? I see you. And
My fault.
no,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
problem, no
Like I was
problem.
saying, he's the reason why I started filming. You know what I'm saying? So like
Definitely.
his whole style of videos, that shit, it connected with me directly. Like that is exactly my style. The whole, genre, the whole everything that he did, that the way that he did it. So when fucking I started doing it, I try to do it the same way he was doing. Not copy it, but like
Getting
do his
inspiration,
shit
right?
and take it. Yeah, take it as inspiration and do my own shit to it.
And it's great because like maybe you will see it when I will post it here on YouTube and something like that. But John Navran, he does really love your videos. Like he speak like super good about your videos, and like he really admires you and Rachard and all the guys that skated with and like filming with. And
That's big bro, man. You know what's so crazy? I talk to him 2 times a week. I talk to Joe Navron a lot, bro. Like random shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
have you ever played golf with him?
Hell no. I don't play golf, man. That shit it seems boring as fuck to me. I'd have to be smoking the whole time. Like I don't know if I could be on the fucking. Those are long games too.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta smoke a lot to
Yeah,
handle
yeah.
it.
It's gonna be a long day for me. I don't play golf. I need some excitement. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's his shit. He's been playing golf for a long time. He's a lawyer now. He's busy as fuck, bro.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
he told me
reason.
that.
Like he just seen like I dropped Forever. When did I drop Forever? Last year?
2 years ago, maybe. Oh,
No, it was 4-4 Forever, then Crickets
okay, so yeah, last year.
last year.
Let me
He thinks I just dropped it. He's like, yo, your new video's sick, bro. I'm like, that's the old one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, give me 1 second, brother. Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, Chef Family. We'll see us pretty soon, I hope. And yeah, let me see who's here in the house right now. Chaz, what's up, Julian? Hey, we need to do one of these. If like you're able to, I would love to do one of these. Speaking with you and all that. So if you're down, Julian, I would love to
My
do
fault.
one with you. No, no problem, no problem. You're good. And like Julian Ba, Chaz, like lots of people, Thomas Dalbis,
My
Dean,
bro.
like everybody's in here. And
Shut
like
up.
with that being said, like how did you start making videos? I mean, like you
I,
were skating around with all these legends and all that, and then like how did you decided to pick up the camera and like start to film people?
shit. I was making videos before I met all of those dudes because I didn't have no like back then it was sponsor me tapes. People were
Okay.
making sponsor me tapes, right? I didn't know nobody. Like I come from Long Beach. There's me and 2 people that rollerblade. No one else rollerblades. We don't know nobody, so it's like, yo, we gotta film each other because that's how you do it. You get filmed and then you send the tape. So I picked up a camera because I wanted to get sponsored. I wanted to, start doing shit like that. So I started filming myself and filming for my friends, and then it transcended into, okay, now I got friends that are fucking pros. I know how to film. I'm gonna film them, and then I realized within the gang, we all got a job. We all got a role. We got to play. Some of us are the stars, the skaters, you know what I mean? The Montres, the Aragons, the Frankies. And then some of us are the filmers. Some of us are photographers. Some of us do the media, the design, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a job to play. I realized that it's my job to make sure that everybody in the gang gets filmed, So if I'm not filming, none of this shit's going to get filmed.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's my job to make sure. And I kind of like realized that, like, okay, I'm going to put my skating to the side and focus on filming everyone. Because if I focus on my skating and just me and trying to like promote myself, we're not going to be able to move as big as we can if we're a unit. You know what I mean? So
True.
once I realized that shit, I just went crazy. I went fucking crazy. Like my job was like to make sure that I'm going to make something and you're going to see it. I'm going to make so much shit, you can't avoid it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? I'm going to flood this shit. Real shit. That's
good.
how I was thinking, bro. That's how I was thinking. Like, I'm going to make so much. If you don't like this one, you're going to like the next one. You know what I mean? If you don't like this skater, you're going to like this skater. So I just continued to work. And then that got the attention of companies, because everybody's paying attention to your shit. They want to work with whoever's hot. You know, that's
Yeah.
just how it is in the world. If you're hot, people want a piece of that shit. So every company started reaching out. You know, I started doing work with I worked with Rollerblade, Rosie's, fucking RB. Razors, fucking USD, every brand. K2. I think I've worked with damn near every brand.
That's awesome. So talking about like the hottest guy, like how was working with Frankie? Because like Frankie's like an incredible skater since like the 4-2 period, even earlier than that. Like I believe like working with him, it must be like something pretty cool, right?
It's fucking tight. It's cool because you get to see at his age, he's still unstoppable, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how. He sometimes he doesn't skate for almost a year, and he puts them on, and he's still better than everybody else. And he doesn't even look rusty. You know, sometimes you don't skate, you gotta like
still smooth and
you gotta get it back and shit and get back into the rhythm. Not him. He's automatically on switch. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
no.
But at the same time, it's if you're a skater and you skate around a person like Frankie, it makes your standards within yourself higher. So it's like I'm filming with him. Now, when I do a trick, if I don't even feel like it's cool, that shit is getting in the trash can. I won't post nothing. It made me insecure about posting dumb shit. See, nowadays, you can post anything. You can post a fucking toe roll on the floor. You can post a curb trick. It's all about having fun. It's not about like,
definitely.
It's not about setting the tone or setting the standard. You know what I mean? But when you're around Frankie, it's hard to just you want to try some shit. You know, you want to show that you're able to do something really impressive, you know? So it's like a balance, you know?
It's the same thing that the very first time that I met Gregory was in 2015, and he came here in Milano for some job and something like that. And he just told me the same thing about Frankie. He told me that like when you're skating with Frankie, like the level of the session gets like from here to like, you know, onto another level. Just because everybody gets super high and the energy that like really creates skating with him and all that, and the standard for that session really goes to the next level.
Yeah, he definitely has that energy.
He does still skate every now and then right now, like
the thing is that he's a family man too. He has I think he has three kids.
Wow.
So, you know, he's busy. He still skates though. He's fucking killing it on that the new shit TikTok. Bro, he's got millions of fucking views.
No way. Really?
Every video, millions of views. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how he does it. But he still skates, yeah, man. He's still busy and shit. He's got a new skate coming out soon after this whole I think he had a skate in the process. A new Pro model. And then since the whole Corona shit, it fucked everything up. So you know what I mean? He's gotta wait. But yeah, he's still skating, got a new skate coming out, still grinding.
That's awesome. So like I'm gonna ask you like a tough question. Like within all the project that you have done, like there's like any of them, like which is your favorite one?
Forever.
Oh, great.
I think Forever I was a little more conscious of what I was doing. See, back a lot of my projects I'm just filming, bro. And then when I get a whole bunch of shit, okay, then I'll figure out what I can do. When I was filming Forever, I had like a thought process of what I was doing. I already had the songs picked out.
Oh, wow.
I already had like the idea and the concept of what I was doing kind of like, you know, mapped out. So I think that one, just because it was a little more thought and it was a little more meaningful because I got more people that I admired in the video. You know what I mean? Like, I got clips of Julio and shit in there, and I got him talking about how long he's been skating and shit like that. Miguel, like, some of the big dogs, you know what I mean? These are people that I look up to, not just as rollerbladers, but as people. You know what I'm saying? The way that they carry themselves.
Definitely. And like, just like you were saying earlier about like the way that John Navran was like making the videos, you can really tell it from Forever. That like, that influence of John Navran is there, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. For sure.
And just because I've asked it to Joe the same question, like, which is like the hardest trick that you ever filmed?
The hardest trick I've ever filmed? That's fucked up. I don't know, man. You got to think, Frankie, Aragon,
man, like Montre,
Montre. Man, this shit is that's. I don't know, bro.
That's tough, right?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I could be here all day because it depends on what you consider. Because I seen Frankie jump off a fucking building. But then I've also seen fucking Aragon do like fakey 450 or fakey 540 top souls and shit like that. So it all depends on the skill level that you're. But I've seen some fucked up shit. Yeah, I've seen
like the backside far of Montre at the Irvine University up rail. Was that dude?
Bro, he's so crazy because he fucking would make it all the way up to the top, and then when he tried to jump forward, it pushed him back.
I mean, like those were like fucking dead steep, man. It's like,
Joe, everyone's like, did he get pulled by a car? I'm like, no, bro. He just skated up to it.
shit.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Such a beast.
We
And
gotta
like,
go back to that spot,
definitely, like that could be like the trick of the century, probably.
bro. That was at the end of the day. If we would have went there at the beginning of the day, it would have been
Really?
late. Yeah, that was
No
at the end of
way.
the day. We were going back to the car already. That's why he didn't fucking lace it. Everybody was like, yo, I thought that trick was in the video. I was like, nah, bro, that was just bonus shit.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy. And like, so with that being said, after like BladerGang, what about like Runtz brand? Is it your
That's
brand?
no, that's not my brand. That's one of my good friends. So basically, in California, cannabis is a big thing. You know, cannabis is legal here. They have shops, dispensaries. At the last Blading Cup, they had a couple of booths that were CBD. I don't know if you know what CBD is.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
like an extract from the, you know, that's used for like healing and shit like that. Excuse me. Well, anyways, they had a few booths. So it's getting more normalized. It's becoming not so crazy. It's more, you know, something that people are being more used to having around. So that being said, that the cannabis community is big as fuck in California. It's very lucrative. There's a lot of money in that shit. These companies, some of them, they're venturing off and doing collabs with other people doing other shit. Like Weed Maps has a skate team. Weed Maps is like a hub for marijuana. It's almost like a fucking like a Google or it's like a hub. You know what I'm saying? That gives you information about all of these places. But they have a skate team that's surfers, skaters, BMX, motocross, swimmers. So it's not just about smoking. It's more so like the lifestyle they do. For example, they'll show a fucking biker fly off a roof, eat shit, and then they'll show the recovery process of the therapy that they're using, and then when they go to the hospital, and then the ointments and the shit that they're using. So a lot of it is CBD, and it's helping with the healing process. So they speak about it, how it's helping, because a lot of these guys don't even smoke pot. They just use the product for therapy when they get hurt. So fast forward, that all going down. Runtz is a big brand in the cannabis company, in the cannabis industry. It's huge. It's one of the biggest. One of the owners is one of my good friends from my city. So he basically, I told him the idea, you know, about the skate team. I told him what Weed Maps is doing. It's a whole new platform, and it's out. You know, rollerblading is big. It's just not big in mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So I introduced it to him, and he gave me the fucking go ahead to create a team, create products. And the thing is, I didn't want to make it a rollerblading thing. I wanted to do the same thing as Weed Maps. I wanted to involve all the sports, and we can use each other to get bigger. You know, there's a lot of skateboarders that don't know about rollerblading. There's a lot of rollerblading that don't know shit about skateboarding, scootering. So we can use each other's platforms to get a bigger audience. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
awesome. Yeah, and that was like the next question that I wanted to ask you, because it's something that I do really believe it's like remarkable to see like a mix, because I was checking like earlier the Instagram of Runtz, and like it's pretty cool to see skateboarder, bladers, scooter guys. I mean, like it's pretty cool to get together like all of those.
A lot of people are used to these sports not coexisting. They're used to like, for example, rollerblading, skateboarding. There's a big like fuck skateboarding, fuck roll. There's this big like bullshit beef, you know. But a lot of my friends in my city are pro skateboarders. A lot of my best friends I grew up with, Tara Kennedy, and a lot of these guys are pro skateboarders. So it's like, it's different where I'm from. We're just trying to be successful and make it. You know what I'm saying? So there's never really been any animosity towards each other. It's more so just everybody trying to get it. You know what I mean? So
True.
I think that's way cooler.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we can all fucking kill it, you know? And when you see somebody shredding, I don't give a fuck if it's a scooter, a biker, a snowboarder. When you see somebody shredding, you show respect. Especially if you do action sports yourself, because you know how fucking hard it is. You're like, that's dope. I don't do scootering, but I respect it. You know, I don't do a lot of shit, but I respect it. So, and it's the same. I had a lot of friends. I showed my friend Montre's trick going up the rail. I think he showed it to Nigel Houston.
Really?
And Nigel Houston was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you respect certain shit. Doesn't matter what it is, you know?
And like, in a way, I'm doing the same kind of, like, the other day I had, like, here on those blading chats, a good friend of mine, a skateboarder. Like, on the next week, I might gonna have Jadzi Carter. I don't know if you know this guy, scooter guy. Like, he's like probably, I want to say the Chris Haffey of the scootering, but kind of. He got like, I don't know, 230,000 follower here on Instagram.
Super popular guy.
Yeah, and he's super positive because he's like really. I met him here at the local skate park and we used to skate all the time, and it's pretty cool to see that, like, you know, making all of those connections, like within like different sport, different disciplines, and to see them that like actually they can work. So yeah, thumbs up for you guys.
That's the reason why that's the reason why I did bearings, because I was thinking, what product can we use that goes into the majority? You know, skateboarding, rollerblading, and scootering, we all use the same size bearing. And I was like, okay, well, let me make something like that, so that way we can make a product. Because everybody makes T-shirts, hoodies, and shit, but like, I want to be directly involved with the sport. Like, if it's on your skates, is it on your skateboard? Is it on your scooter? Like, it's not just a T-shirt, it's a product that you're using. You know what I mean? So I wanted to find something that's universal, and bearings is the only thing I can think of.
So right now, like, you guys are making like a CBD stuff, T-shirts, and bearings.
No CBD stuff, just completely away from the cannabis. It's nothing to do with cannabis. Runtz skate team is just skate products and soft goods.
Okay.
As far as all the CBD stuff and all that, that's on the other side. Because the thing is that I don't want to. There's kids, you know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that we, you know, are mindful, and we don't want to send the wrong idea. You know, we don't want to give the wrong message. You know, so as far as all the CBD stuff, you got to be 18 and over. I think 21 and over now.
Okay.
To be able to purchase some of these products. So at the same time, leave that on that side of the fence, and then the skating stuff on this side, so we don't mix it up. You know,
that's smart.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people, they see Runtz and they're like, "Oh, the pot," and I'm like, "Oh, great," you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Using that platform to elevate us, because like I said, rollerblading needs as many platforms as we can. That's another thing. That was my whole goal. Like, when you asked me when I'm making all these videos, my whole fucking thing was, I just want to make rollerblading look cool, so that when if anybody sees my videos, they'll be impressed, and hopefully that reaches somebody that can invest into our sport.
Man, that would be great.
That's what it's all about, bro. You know what I mean? Trying to win. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
Exactly. And so, like, right now, but I do believe that you have like the idea super clear in your mind. But like, if you get the chance to go somewhere and with someone, who and where it's going to be, and is going to join on the next BladerGang trip and video.
Oh, as far as
like all of this Corona thing will be done, like.
I mean, the thing is that I can kind of get anybody on a trip, for the most part. You know, if I invite you, most likely you're gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Because every trip is amazing. It's fun as fuck. So it depends. Are you asking me who the fuck would I want, or who's the next one?
No. Who in your mind is going to come?
Easy call. All the boys. Shit, I'd love to get Erick on back on the trip. I'd love to get Murder back out on the trip. I'd love to get, you know, the people that I kind of grew up with and skated. I'd love to get those guys. But nowadays, it's a whole new generation of guys. You know, it's a whole new generation of skaters, and their skating is completely fucking different. You know what I mean? So I like the new stuff too. I like the whole new wave of things that are going. It took me a long time, but like, I started understanding. Like, there's this kid Joey Lunger. You know who Joey Lunger is?
Yeah, of course.
He tells me the new trick names and the bonk toe, like, just tells me all the shit that I don't know. So it's funny. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it's cool. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do this shit, but I like it. So I like filming, you know, dudes that are doing the new shit as well. So
man,
yeah, man.
And so, like, just before, like, we were like finish this thing, like, if you ever get the chance to take one person from the past to make a profile of him, who he would be?
Probably. Damn, that's a good question, because I would automatically say, I'd love to do some Dominic Sagona shit. But then I'm thinking about it. Okay, look, if I can make another Aragon section in 2020, you know how much that would do for fucking blading, how much influence and how much hype people would get. So maybe an Aragon section, just because I know what they would do for the culture, for everybody. Because if I pick my favorite pro, that's only going to do something for me. It's going to make me happy. I'm going to watch it and be like, fuck everybody else. This is my favorite. But if I do something like him, that'd be good for everybody. You know? So,
it will increase everything. I mean, the hype, the sales.
Yeah,
everything.
and not only that, we'll know what to do with it. We're not just gonna put it on Selfie and send it to the homies. No, we're gonna send this shit to fucking Red Bull. We're gonna send this shit to fucking to everyone we can think of. Send it to all these companies so they can see it. You know,
it will be great, man.
Yeah,
it will be fucking great. But I do believe in, like, right now, Brian, he just bought the house and stuff. He got the career, so kind of hard, right?
It ain't happening. I talk to him a lot too. I talk to him like 2-3 times a month. That's what's crazy is I speak to these guys a lot. You know, Aragon hits me on some fucking random shit, just checking in, seeing how I'm doing. But yeah, he's not thinking about skating like that, man. He's busy, bro. You know what I mean? He's enjoying life right now. Yeah.
True that.
Yeah, man.
So, ERod, I mean, like, it's already 40 minutes. I don't want to steal your time, and it has been like a super pleasure, brother. And I'm really looking forward to see you, hopefully, at the Blading Cup this year, if, like, all of these things.
Man, come to Cali. I'll take you every spot that you motherfucking want to go to, bro. I'll be a tour guide. I'll show you around, bro.
Brother, will be an honor, man. Like, so.
Nah, man, you're always welcome. Always welcome, man.
I appreciate it, my
what
brother.
you're doing is cool. Keep doing this shit. Keep. You know what it is? This is giving people something to watch. It's giving people some, insight on that person. Give them information that they might not know about them. So the more you do this, the more shit we have to watch. You know what I mean? It's entertaining.
Thank you. So, I mean, it really means a lot. So thank you so much for that. I already asked to talk with Julian here right now on the chat when you were doing your things, and he's down. So maybe the next one will be Julian. So
Julian, get Frankie, get fucking, who else we got, man? I'll connect the dots for you, bro.
Oh man, dude, that will be amazing.
Come on, that's what I do, bro. I'll figure it out. I'll holler at the boys. I'll be like, yo, tap in with my guy. You know what I mean?
Damn, that will be amazing. So, ERod, thank you so much for your time. I got to say, Pietro Firincelli, the photographer, say hi from you.
Oh,
I
man.
talked to him earlier
I didn't even pay attention to the fucking comments. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody who is here, thank you very much, guys. ERod, thank you again. I'm looking forward to see the new project that you are doing. You know that I'm gonna buy straight away. So thank you so much, my brother. No, definitely. And I'm looking forward to see you soon. Stay safe. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Peace.
Gang.
That's a wrap.